All right, all right. We back, baby. We back, but we ain't got no introduction going on. Where's the introduction? Testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Where's the introduction? We back live, baby. I heard you missed us, so we came back with an emergency podcast. I guess we had to do an emergency podcast. I guess the sports car breaks aren't good enough, right? I'm just trying to calm everybody down with the sports car breaks, you know? Let's forget about everything. You know what I'm saying? The big, beautiful bill's going to pass. They're going to keep on, I guess, not let us be what we want to actually be. We want to be a great society with a lot of people around and uplift everybody so they can enjoy. But no. It's bread and circus. Bread and circuses for us. You know what I'm saying? And I guess they're out here with Trump and Elon. They're out here with Ukraine, Putin. There was an assassination attempt on Putin's helicopter. That's not in the news. But you know what I'm saying? They're going to give us Trump and Elon. They want to feed us with Trump and Elon. And the Democrats don't know who they're going to run. But it doesn't matter at the end of the day. It's all one big uniparty. It's all one big uniparty. And it's going to keep on being that uniparty because what else are they going to do, right? What else are they going to do? That's the name of the game. That's the name of the game. And it's not going to stop. It's going to keep going. And I guess it's going to keep on going until we let it not go on no more. That's the only thing I can think of. It's not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Not going to happen. And then I think we deleted out our main thing, didn't we? It's not on here. Why is it not on here? Normally we do the introduction. We got the air raids. We got the other stuff. All right. Now we giving them?
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't
happen, right? Something's missing. But we're going to get into it. I just want to get into it all. It's just wild out here. It's 100% wild. The big, beautiful bill. And I guess Elon's mad. So let's just get into that. Elon is basically out here trying to say that Donald Trump is on the Epstein files, right? And then Elon's talking about we need a third party. Well, here's the thing about Elon Musk. I never trusted Elon Musk. I don't want to get into why I don't trust him, but I never trusted him. I never gave my full trust. If you want to ask why, put it in the comments. I'll answer it, but I don't want to say it on air. You know what I'm saying? I want to keep a little mystery, but I didn't trust Elon. Elon's out here, and I'm not saying he's not doing good things. You know, he's got electric cars. He's got his boring company. He's got an awesome flamethrower. I did have that flamethrower, but I sold it. I should have kept that flamethrower. He's got, you know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be smart. He's got Doge. And I don't know, is Elon hurt because Doge, he put all this effort into Doge, right? We found out USAID was stealing from us. We found out all these departments were going on vacation. We found out that we were renting out buildings that nobody's even staying in. He found all this money. But Trump's big, beautiful bill, which is what, like $7 trillion. And that's for 1 year, $7 trillion. Let's find out. Let's just do a little quick math here. Let's find out some quick math. And then there's dark money out there too, because there's drugs. You know what I'm saying? Government does deal in drugs. How much is 7 trillion divided by 200 million? $35,000. That's $35,000 a person. I feel like we could all use that check for $35,000, right? Government makes their own money, right? Tariffs. Do we get any tariff money? No. We don't get none of that tariff money. The government gets the tariff money. So it is what it is. I guess if we don't take anything back, then we're gonna have nothing. I guess that's the name of the game. And I feel like I've been rambling on, but we just wanted to go live. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to go live. I wanted to get out here and reach. And if you're a part of this program, you understand that it's us versus them now. It's us versus them. It's always been that way, and it's going to keep on being that way.
Look at this dumb motherfucker.
So, with that being said, I want to get into some crazy stuff. I got some crazy stuff going on, the stuff you don't see. Something about 2 Chinese nationalists snuck in, and I guess they're trying to make another COVID. Let's play this because this got the people going, and none of this makes no sense. But I just want to make people aware of what's going on, and not the Trump and the whole Elon situation. There's other news out there that's way more important. You know what I'm saying?
Breaking tonight, 2 Chinese nationals have been charged with smuggling a dangerous biological pathogen into the United States. And this pathogen is considered a serious threat to our food supply and thus our national security. Fox's David Spunt is here with all the details. David, this is terrifying.
Laura, it really is quite an interesting story. According to the Justice Department, one of them worked at a laboratory connected to the University of Michigan. The FBI arrested 33-year-old Yu Qing Zhan for allegedly smuggling in a fungus called Fusarium graminearum, which could be used as an agroterrorism weapon. The gases from the fungus could cause liver damage, vomiting, and reproductive defects.
Now, are they just trying to gas us up with this? You know what I'm saying? Because people... some people aren't over COVID. You know what I'm saying? You still see people out there wearing masks and stuff like that and dapping up with elbows and stuff. You know, like, what's up, homie? So, I don't know. I mean, I've had COVID fatigue since, I believe, around July 2020. I was just like, wow, they're going to keep this going. And they kept it going for a long time. You know what I'm saying? We had to vote that way. And then Joe Biden's auto pens out there. Nobody's saying nothing about Joe Biden's auto pen, right? That's like a big no-no. It's like we already knew Joe Biden was cooked forever, right? We knew he couldn't understand, and we knew he couldn't put sentences together. We knew he didn't know dates. We knew he had documents in his garage. Nothing, right? But he signed the most executive orders in all of history of all presidents. Joe Biden signed the most executive orders, and I believe all his executive orders except for like one. He signed one, I believe, within the last 8 months in his presidency. He only signed one. The rest of the 678,000 of them were auto pen. And we knew Joe was cooked, right? So we knew January 6th got pardoned. We know Anthony Fauci got pardoned. We know Hunter Biden got pardoned. We know Joe's brother got pardoned. You know, he pardoned the whole family. He pardoned all the January 6th. Fauci, all of it. So it's so much shadiness going on, and if we don't bring awareness to it, and I don't know if we can get out and vote from it. I think we're Americans too. At the end of the day, we're gonna be like, all right, y'all dummies, do what you want to do. We're upset that we're paying taxes and all that, but I think the most of us try to uplift everybody else. You know what I'm saying? We're nice, we're gentle. We know we'll open the door if somebody's coming in. But they're going to keep pushing and shoving. They're going to keep pushing and shoving. And they're not going to stop. They're not going to stop. And you got the plant here is a CIA operation. They're taking all our data because the Central Intelligence Agency can't sort of take our data. But this company by a total weirdo. It reminds me of the FTX guy. I mean, total dweebs. And they have all the data. You know what I'm saying? They got all your data, your phone data, everything is being recorded. Everything. This is not, this ain't the 90s or, you know what I'm saying, where you could hit a payphone. Until they honed in, like, if like you're the mob or something, or some other type of agency or something, they would hone in. They see, all right, he has cell phones here. They tap the telephone poles or the wires. And they would get in, they break in, they would put cameras places, microphones everywhere. So they're not going to keep stopping. So, I just thought that if we don't get ahead of this, nothing's going to happen. And we're just going to keep on going. And I thought it was very weird that Putin, you don't hear anything about the Putin assassination attempt. Supposedly Ukraine tried to shoot down Putin's helicopter, right? But he wasn't on the helicopter. or it didn't shoot down. It's hard to find this story, but then like the next day, Putin's launching missiles. He's launched missiles. I think this morning he launched missiles too. So Putin's not going to put up with none of this nonsense. And then you got Ukraine that's also attacking Russia. They're driving in semi-trucks with drones in the back. The top opens up, and then they send out thousands of drones with explosives on it. Now, that new drone war is going to be crazy. And it's tough to hit like a little drone, you know what I'm saying? Because it's probably moving. So you're going to be like, pow, 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 if you got a handgun. Hopefully you're lucky and you can sight it up. But I think at the end of the day, you're going to get some type of jam or something. But then you also hear that these drones now are on wires, fiber optic wires, real thin wires, thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of feet. And it could just stay on the wire so you can't jam it. It's plugged in. Wild. And it's like a spider web. You know what I'm saying? They can get it so thin, it's like a spider web. But I thought the whole Putin thing was crazy. And I guess the Democrats aren't learning. I don't understand why they keep pushing all this nonsense. So it's kind of silly. It's kind of silly. Let me show you this Ukraine drone thing, though. And then we'll get into this China stuff. This is them blowing up, which was wild. They got these little drones. Can I put this little drone up here? They got this little drone right here. Why's my CPUs jumping? CPUs are jumping. It's not that hot up here, man. They're running hot. Either we're running hot or the feds are on to us. It could honestly be one of the two. Honestly be one of the two. But here's the drones. Here's the drones right here that the Ukrainians are rocking. And you can see it's like a 4-blade drone. They got some type of explosive up here. I know telling what that is. You know, I'll be like, oh, this Call of Duty op. Some ordnance. You would think like some C4 or something. I don't know. It could be like thermite. I heard that stuff's real good. And here's this little drone attacking the nuclear bombers of Russia. It's flying in. They already blew up a couple of them. And I guess, wow, look at that. The little thing took out the whole fuselage or a wing. Yeah, it took out a wing there. That's silly. Look at that. But that little drone, yeah, and it's running cameras are on it. Everything's on it. It's just ridiculous of what they can do with technology now. But the biggest technology, I don't know, this AI stuff right here, this is getting wild right here. This is the wildest AI story I've ever seen. This is China. China's got this because it's the drone wars are here, right? The drone wars are here, and if you don't protect yourself,
Look at this dumb motherfucker.
you're going to be in trouble. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be in trouble, and it's coming. It's definitely coming, and there's nothing we can do about it.
1.2 billion.
Right?
It doesn't matter what you think.
It don't matter. Stone Cold can't save us.
Shut up, bitch.
Oh, The Rock knows.
By the way, you know.
We got to get rid of some of these. We got to get rid of some of these. But here we go. I was testing out some stuff. Sorry about that, boys. You know what I'm saying? We IRL. But check this out. This is wild. This is wild. This is in Chinese. This is probably propaganda. You know what I'm saying? This is like, what was it say? Was it the thing in Vegas? The Alamo? Check this out. I thought this was wild. This is China's new spaceship aircraft carrier.
年11月，全球首款空中航母9天无人机在珠海航展一经亮相，就瞬间引爆了全球。这款由我国自主研发的16吨级重型无人机，以25米的翼展、15000米的升限、700公里的时速与7000公里的最大航程，成为全球首款具备洲际作战能力的空中航母。其翼下的8个武器外挂点可携带鹰击12反舰导弹或 KD-88空对地导弹，单机6吨的载弹量，相当于轰 6K 战略轰炸机75%的火力投射能力。而最令人震撼的翼构蜂巢任务舱，如同科幻电影一般，可装载200架自杀式无人机或200架巡飞弹，形成遮天蔽日的金属风暴，对15平方公里内的敌对目标造成智能杀伤云。9天无人机重构了现代。
But it's this big airplane that opens up the sides and shoots out drones. And then I guess these are bigger ones. Those are like American Predator drones. You know what I'm saying? It's all one big silly story. It's one big silly story. And this GPUs are up to 77. We got to find a way to cool this computer off. You know what I'm saying? We in the attic. We in Attic Productions. Everything can't go perfect, as you know that. So we're going to jump off here. I think I might do a break. I don't know. Y'all want a break? Put something in the comments. Are we live? I didn't even check my live counter. I think I'm going to get off OBS and maybe go to StreamYard. That way I can easily stream to different locations. And maybe we'll do that. Maybe that'll be the next step here in the Thunder Dan Presents the Rock and Roll Rebel Show, executed by the Dan Scott incident. You know what I'm saying? Were you there? Do you remember that? Do you remember that? The spaghetti incident? I do remember that. But that's neither here nor there. We're going to get on out of here, baby. We're going to get out of here. It's peace and love. It's peace and love. May your dreams come true while you're sleeping, and may you wake up prouder than you ever been. Peace and love, baby. It's peace and love. We out of here. The computer's overheating. We gone, baby. We gone.